Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is James Norm, and you are now watching Normality channel. Normality, where it's just a normal reality. Today we're going to be playing a old game from PlayStation 2 era. Jak and Daxter is by Naughty Dog. Everyone knows what Naughty Dog is. Naughty Dog, they did Ratchet and Clank series along with the Last of Us series. Two outrageously awesome games. Jak and Daxter is actually the first game I played by Naughty Dog, and you could say Jak and Daxter really opened my eyes to the game company. Became one of my favorites. So, that being said, I'm going to platinum this game. You'll hear more from me once we're done with the cutscene.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jak, I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
They was, I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right. And then
And Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
look, old man. Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
And I'm back. If you've never played this game before, this whole first area is more of a tutorial area. Now, I'm just say right off the bat, I have platinumed this game before. I just never did it for the camera. With that being said, my whole goal here actually is to get to a platinum trophy. Now, I will be doing something different than most people that do hunt for platinums. Most people, you know, they'll go for a platinum trophy and they'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna get a platinum trophy. Well, I'm gonna put a little twist on it for my channel specifically. What twist, you may ask? Well, you'll have to find out later on down the road. I will say this, I will play this game, record every instant of it, until I get to a good point where I'm just like a couple trophies away from platinum. And once I get to those last few trophies, I'll go on a live stream, and I'll be on Twitch, and I'll play it until I get a full platinum trophy.
Wow! That last scoutfly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
As I said, it's a tutorial episode. If you do not know, if you've never played this game before, just so you know, Blue Eco is electricity. You collect it, you get energized. Everything becomes like a magnet towards you. Very simple. You'll be encountering several different ecos throughout this game. Blue Eco just happens to be the first one we encounter. You know, I was having a conversation with one of my best friends today. We were talking about this game specifically. And well, me and him, we spent like the whole night playing this game. Every time I died, he got to play. Every time that he died, I got to play. So, I have really engrossed memories of this game, of great nights. go, my first trophy.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
There you go, all 50.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack?
We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Yeah, there's quite a few cutscenes in this game, and sadly, being a PlayStation 2 era game, you don't get to skip over them. You actually have to sit through them, which I personally don't mind. Especially this game. I love this game. It's brightly colored, it's very simplified.
Did you see the size of the bite that Lurker shot took down the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of him. I don't think we can tackle a creature that nasty.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Oh, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
I don't have to go to all these villagers to find out more information, but it's always good to talk to all of them. As you can tell, now I have these 90 orbs to the mayor. And also so every person you talk to, it opens up one of those, lets you know what you need to do. So, it's always good to talk to everyone. Even if you know what they're going to say, it's good to talk to them. I'm not sure if I should just skip all these, because they do take up time. Gist of his is, he needs 90 orbs, and he'll give you a power cell. Let it be known, first of all, like, yeah, I do feel like I should skip all of them, but also I feel like it's funny what they say. A little humor.
Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Let it be known, I hate Misty Island. I hate that island. I hate everything about it. When I was a kid, it scared me. I think it was just all the bones, and it was creepy, dark, and you could easily get lost. The enemies there's a lot of them over there, so I just never liked it. There's a few areas in this game that I did not like, and that's why I tried to get everything done in those areas, so that I don't have to ever come back. So over there, I kind of bypassed it. That is towards a beach area. I'm not going to go there now, because I can't complete everything there if I go there now. There's a few things I have to do. Misty Island, I technically can't go there now either, because I have to complete another mission. Then there's her.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Now, really funny thing about this whole area, this whole village area, is most of all the missions you get from this area don't even involve like stuff specifically. The bird thing she just told me that's going to be a mission for the beach, so it doesn't show up for the village. I'm just going to push that one to there. I'll show you why I'm doing this. Just like this, gotta go talk to the last villager.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
This is one of the few missions I can actually complete without having to go somewhere else. So let's get these cows in.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
And there you go. This is my first power cell from the actual village. There you go. Actually, another trophy too. Walk on. Now, just to give y'all guys a little heads up. If you're ever wondering what I'm actually doing, and you want to kind of keep track of what all I've done so far. I do have an Instagram account. I do have a Twitter account. So if y'all go and follow me on those, y'all be able to see quite constant updates. I will actually be taking the screenshots from every trophy I get on this game, in any game ahead of time. I'll take those screenshots and I will upload them to my Instagram, so y'all can see what I've been doing. Keep tabs on it.
Funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Okay, listen to this first.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
So right off the bat, that is 240. Now if I look on here, I have all of them. You can see. I get 7 scout flies. I missed one. I'll go find it real quick. But it's 120, 240. Then those are both 180 together. It comes out to be 420. I need 420 groups to complete this one. If you haven't noticed, all the missions are literally just people saying, "Pay me." Kind of messed up. It's whatever. You just gotta collect the orbs. So, this village may be one of the last places I complete.
All right!
Because
You
of
found
the,
all the scout flies in this area. These screws and the orbs are trained for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
This should be the last of the orbs for that village. There you go. And there you go. There's my 4th trophy. I do love this game a lot, so of course this mission I hate the most. I'm gonna try to get it done the first try, but if I don't, I definitely would be fast forwarding this.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing ring, and now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge? There are 2 types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. Eh? If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
big one. Steady, boy. Hold steady. You did it!
Oh wow.
You caught
First time.
200 pounds of fish!
I'm gonna play this game.
Not bad
I
for a
did
couple of
beat
landlubbers.
like 3 or 4 times.
Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use
I'm
my
not gonna
boat,
lie,
the
I'll
village
do the
dock,
clips and
whenever you
sounds
like.
that he does. Just for like my Twitch stream specifically. I do kind of like the "here comes a big one" clip because I think that'd be funny, especially for the people that watched my videos from the beginning. That'd be a really good thing for y'all to be like, "Oh, I know where he got that from." And even if you haven't, if you've played this game, just you'd be like, "Oh, that's the fish guy."
We need to get to the top of that tower.
It's a really good system for this little area. They can make it real quick. First we can go over here. As if you saw from ground level. And then we go to the top of the tower now. I have to say the sounds on this game are just amazing. I love them. Now the fun starts. Now, if you didn't know, this is actually the first of 3 games. And I say 3 games. Yes, I know there's technically 2 others. I don't talk about those other 2. The other 2 games are horrible. Okay, I've heard good things about the racing game, which is Jack X, but I've never played it. Not going to. I don't plan to. I don't like racing games, period. But there's the other Jack and Daxter game, which is horrible. I played like maybe the first 30 minutes of it. Oh my god, I wanted my money back. It was a horrible game. The only 3 games for the Jack and Daxter series you need to worry about is Jack 1, Jack 2, and Jack 3. Those are the 3 games you need to worry about. Lucky for all of y'all, I have all 3. I even have Jack X, so yes, I will play Jack X if people want me to. Oh, big boss. Oh.
That looks like it hurt.
Oh,
Should I
that's
call
fun.
for backup?
Okay. That's... never actually died on here before. There you go. Try to bite me. Stand back here, let them all come out. By the way I'm playing is actually a good way for a walkthrough. If you do want to play this game and try to get a platinum trophy to it, it is an easy game to get a platinum trophy for because it's kind of straightforward. And it'd be easy, you can get it done in a short period of time. Just so you can get that 1 platinum trophy on your goals. And just so you know, some people didn't realize this. Jump on the head a few times. It produces coins, just in case. Because some people are like, oh, I'm missing a few coins. Yep, you gotta jump on the head. Up we go. And I collect all those coins that I missed right there. That actually was practically perfect. I didn't mean to do that too. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's swim out here. There you go. Doing pretty good on the power cell endeavors. I need 101 power cells to get the max trophy for power cells. I need 112 scout flies and 2,000 precursor orbs, just so y'all guys can know our overall goals for all this. Fill up on that, fill up on that, fill up on that, up there. Shebang.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the precursor beam.
And I'm pretty sure, as I was wandering around, you probably noticed there's a few scout flies. I just totally, I guess you could say, overlooked. No, I didn't overlook them. I know exactly where they are. I just know I'm gonna end up having to go back there anyways. I'm trying to be productive with my time. I don't want to waste it. And let's see. Ooh. I did not know he does that. Okay, that's good to know. Always thought it hurt you. Now these beams will take me by my last two scout flies and my last few orbs. I do believe after I'm done with the jungle, I'm gonna call it a game. The next video will be me taking care of the beach and then Misty Island. And most likely I will be able to progress to the next area. And I'll stop there. Just so y'all can have a little know of what's going to happen. And number 6. Yep, there you go. And number 7's over there. So we're just gonna hop over here real quick. I feel like this place represents Australia really well sometimes. It's like a lot of things just hanging from trees trying to kill you. You know, the usual. Like them drop bears, they just drop everywhere. Just walking around, first weekend, I was wandering around Australia and a damn drop bear just drops out of nowhere. That's all in jokes. There's no such thing as drop bears. I think. My home state used to be Texas. I moved to Australia because family wanted to move, so we moved. There's not much I can do. There you go. Last of the orbs. Last of the scout flies. See, I love it when it lines up perfectly like that. Like bam, bam, there you go. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's go. Then I'm gonna take you to the last bit, and then from there, I'm done. If you check the thing right now, I'm only missing one. Connect the eco beams, which I'm about to do. Orbs, done. Scout flies, done. may clip that noise too. That man's laugh is beautiful. I love that man's laugh. He'll be laughing for the whole game. He can beat the whole game, do everything in the whole game. 100% walk over there. He's still laughing over a barrel of fish. I want that kind of life. To laugh over 200 pounds of fish. Just, yes, that is the life. This is the last one. There you go. This could take you all around through it. And we don't have to come back to the Forbidden Jungle at all. So I hope you enjoyed that little trip through the jungle. You'll never see it again. And thanks to that one little level, I've opened up a lot of things.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. The entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you've earned a power cell.
There we go. Forgot, I kind of lost count of how many trophies I got during this playthrough. But that's gonna be it, my friends. So, as you can see, I have to pay a lot of people. But, Geyser Rock, all done. Forbidden Jungle, all done. That's just a beautiful sight by itself. So, I'm gonna save the game. Right now I'm at 14%. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this little gameplay. If you want to keep track of what I'm doing or how I'm doing, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Normality. Also, feel free to join me on Twitter and join me on Instagram. You'll see all the pictures of my trophies on Instagram, and I'll be able to put up updates on Twitter. You'll be able to find out more on Twitter on when I plan on streaming my Twitch. And when I let y'all know, I hope you join me on my Twitch stream. And you'll probably have more information while I'm on Twitch about my little thing that involves platinum trophies. But I kind of want to see how y'all guys like this game, so game first. With that being said, I hope y'all have a beautiful morning, a beautiful afternoon, and a beautiful evening. Thank you again for tuning in with me, and thank you for visiting Normality.